All right. Let me test a few things. Get the right audio input. And I'm just going to there we go. Just need to check this on a few places and then we'll get started here. Got a good intro. Good introduction to what I want to talk about. Let me just check these streams and make sure that they're working.
It's greatest superheroes. They snap their fingers
Hear
and we
the
jump.
ad on
Why?
Because they sign our
Twitch,
checks.
so that's working. Alright, let's see if this is working here.
Because they sign our
Twitch,
checks.
so that's working. Not working on YouTube for some reason. But it is working on not working on YouTube for some Twitch for some reason. That's weird. And it looks like it's working here on Twitter/Periscope. I can see some of you folks here. If you are on any of those, you can say hello in the chat and I'll be able to see your comments, interact here as well. I see Judd just joined. I see, is that Duncan? Duncan? Yeah. There he is right there. It's me saying hi to him. All right. Should I try to get YouTube going here or should I just... Let's see if I can somehow get YouTube kick-started. Hey, Tim. It's a nice surprise. Must be evening in the UK, right? This isn't working. Let's make these chats a little bit more. Okay, so it's working there. Evening in the UK, but in the afternoon here. But hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working on YouTube. Do I even want to bother? Oh, nice. Podcasting. Is this for, what's the show called again? Tim, what's your show called? Well, 11 p.m. Where are you at? I'm still trying to get YouTube going. That's right. Bam. All right, so now let's see if this YouTube stream's going. Could see, man, why is that sending data but not working? Oh well. Oh, here we go. Just went live now. Perfect. All right, well, welcome YouTube folks. Let's set this up this way. So I've been working on this marketing site for Transistor. It's coming along nicely. We've been using Tailwind as the CSS framework. And Um, the Tailwind Tailwind has some basic examples of ways to lay things out, but there's not a lot of pre-built components. And so Adam and Steve have been working on, I think they're going to have kind of a marketplace for components, or you'll be able to buy a components membership, and it's going to be called Tailwind UI or Tailwind UI Components. And Adam, I'm intending on buying it when he releases it, but he was able to give me a quick preview of what it's going to look like. And that is this screen here. And the way this came about was I'm at the point where I want to add a pricing page to the Transistor site, and I wanted to have a grid similar to what ConvertKit has, but I was stuck just trying to figure out how am I going to implement this on our site. The one I have in here right now is super simple, but not quite what I wanted. This is just a placeholder. And so I thought, I wish I just had something I could just take off the shelf and stick into the site. And Adam said, well, we've actually built that inside of Tailwind components, and here it is. So here's the preview of what it would look like, and then here's the code. And technically, I should be able to just copy this component and bring it right into my code, and it should work fine. So let's give this a go. So, where are we going to start here? So the preview has everything from the headline down. So we should be able to put this whole thing in, right? Just copy and paste the whole thing. Let's do it. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Glad I got YouTube working for you. So yeah, let's just start by just copying this new component in, pasting it, and seeing what happens when I preview it. So let's just make sure that this is running. It's not, so let's do that. We just want to make sure it's compiling all of our CSS and everything. The suspense, hey? All right, so there we go. Let's see what happens when we refresh. Whoa, there it is right there. This is awesome. Now, of course, we can see there's some things we need to tweak, but overall, it got a lot of things right already without me having to do anything else. This code just works inside of what I've already built inside this website. This is the beauty of using Tailwind and the promise of having these components we're going to be able to buy instead of me having to hire a designer to figure all this stuff out, which is what I was considering. It's like, how am I going to build this crazy thing and make it responsive and everything? Yeah, I think it actually, let's just inspect this. I think it should work. Yeah, look at that. It's responsive by default. Killer. That would have been an enormous amount of work for me to figure out on my own, but Adam and Steve have just figured it out for me. It's like having them on my team or something. So let's just wrap this here so you can see it a little bit better. And the first thing we're going to do is let's just make this a container for now because I don't really need anything else. And we're going to want my I think we're just using white here, so let's do that. Where else is it using that? Now, what did we learn last time? Is it, we'll go text. See, I've already forgotten. Is it, yeah. If I go Command D, it'll take me all the way down. Oh, except I don't. Here the background is white, so we can actually leave that. We just want this one here. So let's go text white. Let's save that. Head back to our pricing page. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Dang, pretty cool, hey? I'm impressed as well. Like I said, there's definitely some things we could clean up, but that's pretty impressive right off the bat for building a grid like that. So why don't we start by actually making these plans match up with what we have inside of Transistor, and then we could try some other things, like maybe we want a different background here, all sorts of stuff we could try. But this is pretty impressive. All right, so let's get that out of the way there, and go to the code. Okay. Try free days. And what do we have right now on our pricing page? This will actually be a good, you'll be able to see how bad our current pricing is. This is what it looks like right now. Really terrible. And the way we have to update this is not good. This is the old way of doing things, right? Like if we had, where you're using some sort of page builder and you've got to, you edit things like this, go into packages and edit these individually. This is really horrible. We don't want that. Now how do I get out of this? Discard. So yeah, what do we want our label to be? We'll just say podcast hosting and analytics for now. That page builder is Beaver Builder. It's one of the big reasons I switched to just doing everything in code now. So we've built a CMS that just has this, like if we go here, if we actually log into the CMS, you'll see that the pricing page just has a blob of HTML that gets inserted in it, and that's this right here, right? Just HTML. We can configure and control everything, and I'm actually working on some new pricing tiers, so let me bring those up. Just need new tab, and I'll bring it over here so I can do this at the same time. Okay, so where is it?
Hummus.
Hey Sam, good to see you, man. Did you see this sneak peek at the Tailwind UI components? So this is, Adam sent me this here. It's a sneak peek at what you're gonna be able to buy inside of Tailwind UI components. So here's the preview, and then we just copied this code, plunked it in, and it works. It just worked. It was really actually impressive how fast I was able to implement this. So now we're just cleaning it up a bit. And yeah, here it is right here. Just going to clean it up and make it look good inside our interface. All right, so let's start by copying these labels over. So our first package is called Starter. It's $19 per month. And perfect for folks just getting in to podcasting. Let's say what did we have before? Don't want to change too many things if I don't have to, so. Yeah, this is going to make building sites with Tailwind super, super powerful. Like already what I just did saved me so much work. Just being able to copy and paste that in. Okay, so I just need this label here. We're going to paste that in. Let's see what this looks like. And did I not save that? Where is it? Start a free trial. Is this updating like a mobile version? Ah, there it is. So mobile version and desktop version. I don't think so. Tailwind is just a CSS framework that Adam created it. It's like it uses a utility-based approach. I don't really understand it. I don't understand the tech part of it, but you can check it out here. They've got all sorts of resources, and the core concepts are utility first, responsive design, pseudo class variants, all that kind of stuff. And what's this going on here? Adam is messaging me. He's like, there's a mobile template and a desktop template, so you have to make your changes in both places. Just figured that out. Always nice having Adam looking over my shoulder. But so far, Adam, people are pretty stoked on this. All right, so let's go back and I'm gonna edit the other one too. Let's find basic. I should have just now start trial, or I would just say start now maybe on this one because we don't have as much room. And where's my where's that other basic? Yeah, so this is starter. 19. I could have definitely just copied what I did up here. Otherwise, I'm going to be going back and forth quite a bit. Perfect for folks just getting into podcasting. All right, let's take a look at that. There we go. Perfect for folks just getting into podcasting. I might want to modify that a little bit. But sweet. yeah, so that's just a quick demo of what you can do with these new Tailwind components. These are going to be awesome. And as you can see, like I could try I could change the background color here. I could take it out of this. Like maybe I want to make it dark gray. Let's see here if I can do that quick. So we have background white right now, but I could make it gray. I could make it gray 700 if I wanted to. Oh, it's probably for the, there it is. So I could mess around with the colors and things. And I'm going to do that offline, I think, just so I don't bore you with round after round of edit. Is there anything else you want me to show you while I'm in this screen here? The part I'm going to be working on now is just copying all of this data over to here and filling this out so that it matches transistor stuff. But yeah, this is pretty cool that I was able to get this going so fast without having to hire a designer or buy something off the shelf that wouldn't be as good. So I'm pretty excited about this. This is going to save me a lot of time. All right, thanks for stopping by. See you, folks.